Alright, we should be live. We're back. Gonna play more Duskmourn. Hop over the Premier Draft. Put down our gold. And start a match. I'll start a draft. Hey, what do we want to open? Oiler Bilges, maybe? Seems like one of the harder to beat mythics in the set. We got one of the white rooms. This is the everything has convoke and untap my creatures. It's not the worst, but it's not one of the rooms I'm super excited to pick. This is my lands tap for mana of any color, and I can mill 4 and get 2 permanents back. This is the Surveil 2, Manifest a 3/3. None of these cards are really, like, shouting at me that I want them. If I knew I was going Reanimator, obviously I'd love to have a Shroud Stomper. I'm kind of tempted to take the Greenhouse and see... The problem is that the Rooms deck is much better in blue-red. You only really want this if you actually have Marina or something. If you're going to do Rooms. And it's not a great card otherwise. Yeah, just take the Shroud Stomper as the strongest card. Then... There's a Kaido. So, Kaido is not insane, but he's very strong. On your turn, he's a 3/4 with Hexproof. And his +1 gives an emblem that just permanently buffs him +1/+1. There are no other ninjas, and there are no shapeshifters in the set, so his emblem is literally just for him in limited. His 0 will let you draw cards if you've dealt an opponent damage this turn, and his -2 can stun a thing for a while. Stick Twister is also decent, and goes reasonably well with our first pick, because if we're trying to do Reanimator, we want to mill some cards at some point in time. But I don't know that we're doing Reanimator. We will just take Kaido.
The housewarming party has arrived.
Okay, Kaido. Alright, so this thing is a 5-mana 6/6 flyer, and then you have the option of the other side, which can be really dangerous, but also powerful enough that it's probably still worth it. What do we got down here? We have a Flesh Burrower and Fanatical Strength. Okay, so... Let's play a game. This thing is fine, not amazing. This thing can be fine. I suppose we're going to take a 5-mana 6/6 flyer. Like, there's not really an argument not to take that card at this point. That's the ticket booth. This thing is incredibly powerful from everything I've seen so far. Because it doesn't have to attack. Like, if this thing doesn't have good attacks, you can attack with your other creatures and still make the 1/1s, and the 1/1s are very helpful for not dying a lot of the time. Especially if you have an evasive threat of some kind. We can take the Skull Snap Nuisance. Like, I'm already very inclined towards black, and Kaido's a decent enough reason to be blue. And surveilling is perfectly fine as a thing to plan on doing. Yeah, we do not need the Stomper anymore. 5-mana 5/5 that sometimes has Menace and Death Touch. I would kind of like some more early plays. The 1/4 is a good start because that holds off a lot of things, but I'm not a huge fan of Skullcrack. The other one, yes. The one that makes them discard a card and... Or not discard a card, sacrifice a creature. That is 2 Razorkins now. What am I losing out on? 2 mana 2/2. Television set. This thing's double white, right? So, television set's still not helping. Alright. I know I'm playing black. I'm going to speculate on the Razorkin at this point. And I won't be surprised if I have to abandon it because I didn't take the other one. Yeah, let's take the thing. Take the meat locker. It locks down a creature, and then in the late game it draws cards. So it buys you time, and then lets you draw out of the bad situation you're in. Shroud Stomper over there. I'll switch back to my more... what's closer to my default view, I think. Sometimes I want to see the power and toughness laid out, but... yeah, blue-black room's not really a thing, but a grindy blue-black control deck I can see. Yeah, Bear Trap's just so mana efficient. If it was 3 mana to deal 3 damage... maybe, but... alright, so we have 2 rooms so far. Unsurprisingly, we wield the theater. So, Duskmourn's Domination is an exercise to see how bad we can make control magic before it's unplayable. And... it's close, only because this set has a ton of enchantment removal, and so many powerful enchantments that players are inclined to run enchantment removal main deck, so stealing their creature, like, if this set did not have an enchantment theme and running enchantment removal was not highly recommended, I don't think it would be bad enough. This is the one where I choose the creature type. Oh, so, Maybe I should have considered that a little more. I could choose Ninja. I still think Don't Make a Sound is the better card overall. Like, that is infinitely more likely to make the deck, because I'm only going to have 1 Kaido and 1, Leyline, and... it is interesting, though, the idea of turning all of my creatures into ninjas with Kaido. Oh, there's Waltz of Rage. There's also a lounge slash salon. Also, the only mono black card in this pack is Resurrected Cultist, and the only mono blue card is Stalked Researcher. And neither of those are things I'm super interested in. So I am going to take the Smoky Lounge, and we'll see where we go from here. Because at least the Misty Salon, if I have enough other rooms, is relevant. Well. There's a black room that can tap for red. Or, not black room, black land that can tap for red. And is always a black source. So that's actually a little bit tempting with what we have. Fear of Isolation is decent for buying back our spells and getting more cast / comes into play triggers. And Come Back Wrong kills a creature and then we get its comes into play effect, and then we sacrifice it and get that effect. Like, or any triggers from that, so... all kind of tempting. There's a part of me that does want to take the Blazemire Verge. Like, we have 2 really good red cards right now. I'm not super thrilled with all the other options. Alright. Now we'll just take Withering Torment. Life loss has been definitely a factor, but at the same time, being able to kill an enchantment or a creature is so valuable in this set. Alright. Don't really want Stay Hidden, Stay Silent. So, I kind of either want the biggest, scariest thing in the pack, or an early play to keep me from getting run over. And I'm not Reanimator, but it is another demon for the Unholy Annex. So I might be down for this. We should be able to pick up the 3/3s as early blockers. Like, I would not be surprised if that wheeled. Alright. 7 mana and only 2 of it black, 6/5, is way more doable than the triple, or the, like, sectuple black? We have the Amalgam, we have the Slasher. Slasher's okay. But maybe I need the Amalgam just as an earlier play to find more relevant things. Line of Hope. Genic Infection. Oh, that's another Smoky Lounge. The more Smoky Lounge slash Misty Salons you have, the stronger the rooms get. I have to be on the lookout for the black-red and blue-red and fetch commons. There's a murder. Straight up. That's probably worth having at least one of. Red ley line? No. Tunnel surveyor? Yes. If we're grabbing rooms, then this is the wheel. We'll take the researcher, I think, here over the Soul Rager. I wish it tapped for mana of any color, but what are you gonna do? Or we have 4 rooms. Yeah, we need quite a few more. The lounge is decently strong. Like, the salon is still fine if we're making, like, 3/3 flyers or better. But that means we need more rooms that we can, preferably ones we can play earlier, like the Surveil 2, and then make a 3/3 manifest that we had in pack 1 that I didn't take. So I didn't know where I was going yet. Fine, we have Kaido. Alright, now I'm a little sad I didn't take something else over what's going to be my 3rd Creeping Peeper. Yeah, I don't even know that I'm running 3 of them. Not running that thing either. Alright, we got the rare land. Can we get, like, some of the common lands now? These loungers can do things. Yeah, I'll take a 4 mana 3/3 Death Touch. This thing is literally insane. Like, if you ever cast this thing, like, 3 mana you get a 3/3, 5 mana you get 2 4/4s. What am I losing out on? Skullcrack, Analyst I don't surveil right now. Or not surveil, the other one. So I'm missing out on Terramorphic Expanse. And if Terramorphic Expanse comes back, like, I might literally drop the red in favor of being able to cast that thing. Would be kind of sad. Alright, Stick Twister, Intervention. I'm gonna take the Stick Twister. Oh, there's a red-green land. Perfect. Black land. Derelict Attic. Oh, wow, I said Attic this time. Yeah, I keep accidentally saying Addict for some reason. Like, my brain just goes, no, this is what you're trying to say. Alright. The problem is that this is a splash either way, and it doesn't make green mana unless I have a mountain. So we're just going to take the black-blue duel, I think. Maybe we should take the... Maybe we do take the Attic. Get the card draw. Try and wheel the other thing. Well, There's a third Smoky Lounge, but I'm not even 100% to do that anymore. And we have Silent Hall Creeper. And this thing's just incredibly strong. I still don't know if this thing, what happens when this is the only creature in play, and you can't choose one of the other two modes. Blue-black duel, another amalgam, Snatcher. Yeah, let's just take some mana fixing right now. My deck is potentially all over the place mana-wise, so taking some fixing now. If I were anywhere near him, I might consider it. We're going to take the blue-green land here. Like I said, the Valvagoth's Onslaught is... or Valgavoth. Big Mothman's Onslaught is absolutely insane. And I might get to the point where I don't like the blue-red enough to bother, so... It does ramp to enchantment spells, too. We do have a few enchantment creatures, so that's not terrible. Fortunately, this is not somehow an enchantment sorcery. That'd be fun. Yeah, Eyeball doesn't want to help with that. There's a Zamone. There's an underwater tunnel now, so the thing that surveils, so the cheap room that I was talking about before. There's also a black-red duel. No, not Simone. Alright, we're gonna take the cheaper room. I'm not 100% to run the red anymore. Another black-green duel on the wheel. Yeah, I'm starting to think the red's gonna go then. Chandelier just in case. Blackland. Alright, we have like infinite fixing for the thing. Alright, Blazemeyer. Yeah, that's 3 different fixers for casting the green spell. And 2 blue-black dual lands to make my mana base even easier, so... I don't think I'm running the Chandelier at all. I don't mill myself fast enough to make Chandelier a particularly good card, and I'm not worried about getting milled, so... Am I at exactly 40 cards? So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't even think we need the Forest. It's like... That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 6, 7, 8, 9. Need more blue than black for any reason. I have a couple of double black cards, including the Murder, so I don't think so. I think we want +1's black source. Alright, let's make sure we don't have too many non-creatures or something. So this is functionally a creature when it works, as is Kaido. The Aquarium can be, and the Ritual Chamber is in here to be a creature. So yeah, I don't think we're over on creatures. Alright, is there anything else up here that I might want that I put up here for some reason? Not unless I actually want this, and I think I prefer the Ritual Chamber and the Mutilator as our large flying creatures that cost a ton of mana, so... Alright. Stretch. And let's see what we have. Well, I go first, and I have a 2-drop creature. Oh, I do not have a 2-drop creature. These are all swamps. I genuinely thought I had an island when I clicked keep. That's going to be an issue, because now my first play isn't until turn 3. Yeah, that's not good. I thought one of these was an island. I did not realize they were all the same artwork. And my opponent has the Creeping Peeper. Alright. I don't think we need to run out this first, and if we run it out second, we deal them damage at least. Plus, we might just wind up casting this on 4 now. Are they going to cast an enchantment with their Peeper and their thing? It's not the end of the world, because I still have a 2-drop. They are going to cast an enchantment. So now my guy's an 0-2 with no abilities. And they milled the blue-black land. Do I want to block just to get a creature in the graveyard? I don't think so. We only have the Stick Twister for delirium purposes. Alright. Well, I can't lose my guy by attacking, so we're just going to run out a 3/3 Death Touch here. Yeah, if I thought they would block and kill my 0-2 just to kill it... Excuse me. Then maybe. They have the -3/-3. They have a Skull Crack, so I'm going to lose my Attic now, most likely. And now my Death Toucher is trading with things. There's a chance they take the Murder, depending on what's in their hand, but I have to believe they're taking the Attic here. Oh, they did take the Murder. That's actually kind of surprising when they know I'm missing a color. They left the card on top with the 1/4, so that's also not great for me. Okay. Yeah. It's not getting much better. Like, hang on to it for a larger ground creature. My god. Really, Arena? Can you stop now? No, Arena cannot stop now. There are no brakes on this train. Alright. Start twisting that stick. So they know I didn't draw an island, because I didn't play an island, and I only have one unknown, and there's almost no way there. That can't be what they left on top. I mean, I guess it can be, but, you know. Yeah, I'm not trading with the Keeper. I get too much value out of attacking with my 2/2. Alright. It's fine, Arena. I don't need my island. I will win without it. I mean, I don't need... Actually, no, I do need to play another swamp. I have the demon in the deck. Like, if I get close to that thing, I'm gonna wanna... Well, there's their lifelink creature, which at least can't block, but... And my guy's Death Touch on attacking. So... I'm gonna need an island at some point in time, though. Okay. Yep. 1 to 11. Oh, hey! It's that thing I needed. Alright, their guy is Vigilance, so even if I attack with my thing, it'll still die. Alright, so let's attack with it. If they want to trade their evasive threat for my 4 power... Nope, okay. I didn't think so, but... Alright. Let's manifest a 3-3 real quick. I was really hoping for, like... I mean, I was hoping for the demon just because it'd be a giant flyer at that point, but anything that gets me closer to it is probably worth. Oh, well, that's actually going to be a bit of an issue now. That is a lot of infinity going on, and those are evasive lifelink creatures, so I'm just gonna die soon. Oh wait, did I? Oh no, I didn't mess up. I put an enchantment in the, or land into the graveyard, and then I'll be putting an enchantment. I'm sorry, did they just play another Meat Locker? Was not paying proper attention. Tap down my other guy. Oh! We played Stay Hidden. Never mind. Yeah, I was not paying proper attention, so I'm just really dead in the air now. Alright, you got it. I can't gain life. They have 6 power minimum worth of flyers next turn, and I'm at 3, so that ain't happening. Alright. I'm just now remembering, we also had green in the deck. Like, it's not even like it gave me my green-black sources for my Valgagoth's thing. Valgavoth. Valamoth. Voldemort. Valerie. We'll figure out its name eventually. If we make it mad enough, maybe the Onslaught will actually show up. And be castable. Well, this time I have all of my colors. And my hand is super medium. Jesus, this hand is bad. If they're an aggro deck, I just lose. Like, straight up. I hate to mulligan when I have all of my colors, but that might be correct at this point. Because I'm not doing anything until turn 3, kill a guy, and take 2 damage. Turn 4, play a 3/3. Alright, if they're an aggro deck, I just lose. Oh wait, we want the sewer first. We do want to play out the cemetery early, but we want the sewer first, because there are things I can draw that will change what I'm going to do, and if I don't have access to blue mana all of a sudden, specifically the 1-drop Surveil 2. Alright, opponent, I gave you plenty of time while I was hemming and hawing about keeping this mediocre hand. If they play a mountain or a plains, I'm going to be very concerned. Oh, that's a plains. I am very concerned. We did draw Meat Locker, so now we have a different turn 3 play. And they played a mountain. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Into the evil doll. Alright. So... the doll definitely needs to go. But... I guess the 3/3 would hold it off. Like, two different 3/3s are holding it off. Alright, fine. We'll lock down the doll. We don't want to have them play like Jolly Balloon Man or something, and then I've spent my removal spell on the still dangerous, but not, you know... Or that. That is also a thing that kind of needs to die. Lay out a 3/3 Death Touch, or kill their thing first. I guess it only makes the Glimmer the first time, unless they literally play a thing that makes a Glimmer and allows them to get in with their guy, or tap their guy. Then it draws them a card. This thing is 5 mana to unlock. Alright, if they have a way to give it indestructible. Because pumping its power and toughness doesn't matter, and if I kill the thing, it stops them from getting the Glimmer and then drawing cards later. Alright, play out a 3/3. Because it threatens to kill their creatures. That's a lot of damage, though, when they attack here. Because I'm taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have nothing. I'm probably taking 9, honestly. Like, if they attack with everything, the 3/3 goes on Arabella, they probably go for a trick to save her / kill my guy, and then I have to kill Arabella. But I also need them to go for the trick that saves her first, basically, in case it's the Shard Mage's intervention or whatever. The +1/+1 and hexproof until end of turn. Or I need them to try and kill my researcher first, and then I kill Arabella in response and hope it works. +2, +4. Alright, so we let that resolve. They target Arabella. I kill Arabella in response. Take my 2 damage. Oh, there's Val's Onslaught. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, I Manifest Dread 2 times, and they're 4/4s. Yeah, okay. Seems legit to me. We'll manifest that, because that puts an enchantment in the graveyard. And it doesn't really matter on that one. That seems fine, right? 5 mana, make 2 4/4s. Ooh. They currently don't have any activated abilities, so Marvin's not a huge deal right now, but... I don't really want to bounce either of those. So... They didn't attack with the 2/4 last turn. Mildly concerning. Alright, let's attack with the land, because land has the least value here. Granted, turning the other thing face up means it's just a 2-2 with the ability at that point. See how they want to block first. They try and trade off the Manifest. I mean, I guess he's a 2-mana 2-2, and if they care about Delirium, so they might not have a whole lot of things for Marvin to do. Marvin's more scary and constructed. And in concept. I'm a creepy living puppet with the teeth of my victims in my mouth. Yeah, if you didn't know that, enjoy that one. Stop staring at me, little eyeball monsters. Plants. Ah, I can't kill them fast enough. They're coming back. Let's poke all the eyes out. Alright, I give up. Did my opponent have to go? Did their planet need them? Alright. Let's try and find more land for my demon then. Alright, I have to discard a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I kind of want to keep those. I guess I can lose the... I can either lose the 1-4 or I can lose the swamp here. And just draw another land eventually. Because I don't need the demon next turn. They don't currently have an enchantment anyway. So the demon's a little lackluster. Right now it's literally only killing like the twins. Or I was gonna say maybe Marvin, but Arabella's already in the graveyard, so they have an artifact already. Well, let's hope the opponent didn't wander off. Have to go deal with something. Ah, there they are. They're back. Alright, they have successfully killed my land. Taking 2 in the air. Oh, that's actually a huge problem. That thing... Okay, never mind. Crisis averted. So, here, let's pull this thing up. So, when it enters, you can return enchantment from your graveyard to your hand or unlock a locked door of a room you control. And whenever you cast an enchantment or unlock the final door, you get a 3/1 flyer. Like, that thing is incredibly dangerous. Green, black, black. You're going to murder... We're just gonna murder it now. Like, we're not even gonna pretend. Yeah, now that I'm almost at the demon, trading for 2 of their guys is fine. Takes real bodies off the table. Wonder how many other expensive creatures, if I should be holding up, don't make a sound. You could at least click, unless they did click the pass priority button and Arena's like, no, you really have to decide if you're blocking here. We're not going to auto pass for you, and then try to go do whatever it is that's distracting them right now. Part of me wants to hold up the counterspell in case they have, like, the 6/5 ground guy or something. But I think we just get this one down. Holds off the 2/4. We can attack into them to get Kaido down. I'm assuming they're going to block. Past that, we get to surveil 3 times. So we want to stack the triggers so that we surveil with the nuisance first in case I don't like the card. Get to look at 2 fresh cards, and if I do like the card, we still get to look at another card and see if I want that one even more. Alright, they clearly did not click the pass priority button. And whatever's going on with them is still going on. Okay, so we do have the triggers stacked correctly. I don't want too many more lands, and they still don't have an enchantment, so we should be able to find another land here. If that's really, yeah. See, there we go. What's in our graveyard right now? We do have an enchantment, so we have enchantment, instant, land, and creature. So we do have Delirium. I don't need to put that in the graveyard. Do I want a 3/2? Probably not on this board state. I will take my 7th land finally, though. That does mean I can't manifest the other side yet. If I attack with the 1/4 and the 3/3, probably nothing good happens. Yeah. The problem is if I attack with the 1/4 and the 3/3 in order to try and cheat out Kaido, and they block the 1/4, then also it looks like they it's a teddy bear. Neat. So now we'll both draw a card when it dies. Do I want to surveil too? Nah, I suppose not. It's annoying, but it's not actually forcing through damage yet. And the demon's just going to take over this game. They're asking if we would both like to draw a card. Yeah, let's both draw a card. Maybe they'll draw something and cast it, and we get to counter it. Nope. We still don't have an enchantment creature, so we're basically just killing the twins here. Okay. What should I have left? 14 cards in deck. See if they want to double block yet. Like to trade your 2/4 flyer, I'm assuming, and the twins. Well, trade the 2/4 flyer, put the twins in front of my guy. Riveting gameplay. Opponent, I have to be to work in 3 hours. Alright, they're finally going to pull the trigger. Alright, we will attempt to kill the 2/4 here. And lay out a 5/5. Do not need another land. 13 cards left in the deck. Yeah, their attacks aren't good without tricks now. They no longer have a flyer, so Kaido's a lot more... like, I can hit with the 1-4, cast Kaido, deal them the 3, replay the flyer. And Kaido's not in any real danger of dying. Victor. They still have 4 mana left over. But they might cast an enchantment here now. Yeah, okay. It's not a particularly strong card if they don't have any life gain, but... it stops them from getting the Surveil off of Victor. We'll see how they block. They might trade Victor and the doll or something, or the twins rather, or the doll, marionette, whatever. 5/5. Okay. So that's fine. We will ninjutsu Kaido here. They're losing 2 of their creatures.
Closely. I've seen scarier things in a bowl of noodles.
Play this. And... faster. Yeah, now they have a... Oh, I forgot to plus Kaido. Oopsie doodles. That was definitely my bad. I'm sorry, Kaido. It's not the end of the world, but wow, was that bad. I definitely did mean to just plus him, too, to put more pressure on the opponents. Because we need him to be out of range of their creatures, and so that would make him a 4/5, which currently survives both of their creatures, and we could make him a 5/6 and kill their 2/2, so it'd be a lot harder. Yeah, see, now they're going to have 5 power worth of creatures regardless. So... oh, okay. Alright, that makes me feel a teeny tiny bit better. Just a teeny tiny bit, though. And opponent, you're not attacking. Not yet, anyway. Alright, so...
Never underestimate my skills.
Hit him for 1. Summon the Bloodsucker. Pass turn. That way we're holding off all their attackers still. I mean, if they really want to, they can attack Kaido for a whole lot. They can also make the 3/4 indestructible and try and get back one of their little guys. Oh, wow, that has... is it power or casting cost? Because I think it's power. Oh, no, it's casting cost. Okay. That was terrifying for a second. If they could get back the flyer. How many cards are left in their deck? 18? So, no chance of decking them out anytime soon. Also, this puts the rest on the bottom, right? Bottom of the library in a random order. So they have no cards in hand, right? So I just get to eat the 2/4 here, and Kaido can take 4 damage to 1. Since the other thing's indestructible anyway. Yeah, seems fine. They do get a creature back, but it's gotta be whatever comparison to getting the 2/4 off the table.
This is not how I die!
No, you're at 1 loyalty, Kaido. Stop being such a drama queen. Alright, so... yeah, you just get the 2/4 back. Alright, we need to get them dead sooner. We can 0 him to draw a card if I hit with the 1/4. A 4/5 and gains lifelink. Yeah, we're probably just casting the demon this turn. Hit them for 1. Play the land. Summon a demon. Yeah, this one's already used up all of its things, so... And they lose their 2/2 or their phone. Maybe their phone, look for a better creature. But the 6/5 at least makes it so that they're not able to attack very well. Ah, and they missed. Let's just keep making Kaido bigger. I don't need to draw the cards right now, because I'm going to mill myself 2 cards with that, and I only have 10 cards left, so drawing extra cards with Kaido, not the best thing right now. I also have lethal on board. Sure, it's fine. Alright, I attack them for 1, that puts them to 7. Now I have 7 points of flying damage. So spinning their wheels, attacking Kaido doesn't even do much. It leaves them more vulnerable to getting killed by my other creatures. If they don't kill Kaido, he's another creature that can be attacking them. Gonna be a 5/6 now. Takes the 1/1. Unlock it, they get 2 1/1 counters. But that's also the last card in their hand, so yeah, none of this matters anymore. Do they have a flyer they can get back? Leyline, Arabella. That's mana value 4, so they can't get that back. So let's go 2/5, 3/3. Kill Kaido. They don't get a way to stop my flyers, and they take 7 damage and die. Alright, we did it. We won a game. Thanks, Kaido. Thanks, Onslaught. Thanks, other cards that also showed up and did things. Remember when I was going to lose this game on, like, turn 2? Because they played both a red and a white source? I remember. Seems like so long ago. Mostly because the opponent roped a whole lot. I don't know what was going on in their background, obviously, that needed their attention, but they tried to both do that and win a game of Magic, And I hope they succeeded at least half the things. Hope that first one went well for them. Alright. Well, I have a 2-drop. I have ways to stall. I'm also 4 out of 5 mana towards this thing. Yeah, okay. Alright, we have our 5 mana. Like, ease up on the lands for a little bit. No. No. None of that. Shame on me for asking. Well, let's find out if they're the rooms deck or not. They are blue-red so far. I'm assuming I've got a Smoky Lounge in my future. Or a 1/4. 1/4 actually not too terrible. And yeah, we're just gonna get this online, deal them a point, lock down their guy, hit them for 2. I'm kind of hoping that their next play is like a room that doesn't make a creature now. Ah, well, wish granted. Next time be more specific. I mean, it's still good that it got the other thing out of the way. Alright, so that's just a straight-up blue-black dual land. Run out my 3/3 Death Toucher. So the other side is no maximum hand size, draw an extra card each turn. Seems reasonable. Alright. I was kind of hoping to see a bounce spell, not gonna lie, because then my room has a better chance of, like, the demon has a better chance of living. Alright, let's play a 2/5 that can gain me life then. Attack them as a 4/5 into their 4/4. That should prompt a response. Double up on 4/4s. Alright. Leaves him with 1 card in hand. I gotta hope the 1 card can't deal with my demon. Then we'll be good to go. Not the new card can't deal with my demon. No dealing with my demon. That's a good sign. That means they're looking for answers for it. Alright, I can surveil 2, I can draw some cards. I can just unlock the other room, because if they can't deal with the demon, it drains them 2 to let me draw. That's 3 mana. So yeah, I can unlock this to have a body in play, and unlock the other thing to drain them 2 and draw a card. Ah, you cannot turn Kaido up with the thing, but the 2/2's not doing much, so we'll hide Kaido. Because turning the other thing face up doesn't give me the effect anyway. Alright. So I draw an extra card, they take 2 extra damage. They're in real danger of dying next turn if they don't have any way to kill the demon. If they do, I'm in a little bit of trouble, because then I'm taking 8, and then I'm losing 2 on my turn when I draw the extra card. So, and none of them, I have like a whole lot of card draw. Yeah. Kind of all in on this demon right now. Ah, I probably should have played the Widow's Walk instead. That was a mistake. Widow's Walk would have killed them. Like, I didn't need to take 8 there and risk them having something, but I missed the point of damage. Alright. Yeah, it's on me. If I lose this game, that's because I messed up that turn. Okay. Alright. Yeah, they did. I was thinking, it's like, would I have been okay if I had played the demon first? And the answer is no, because they got enough mana to shuffle the demon away, so I wouldn't drain them anymore. And I did play a lot of enchantments, though, so the Bloodsucker might have had a chance. But I definitely had a better shot with the demon, and I should have won the turn sooner. I was too focused on not dying. I should have been paying attention to how I could have won the game. Like, I'm going to play this big body that they can't just kill with first strike damage. It's like, or you could win. Just throwing that one out there. Alright, opponent goes first, but we have our Silent Hall Creeper, so that's probably about as good as we're going to get on the draw, is 2-drop, 3-drop here, and both of our colors this time. Both of our primary colors. Really wish that could have been one of the green lands if I was going to draw a land. Speaking of green lands, they have a black-green source. So we might be up against Delirium. Yeah, he's a good one. Winter, don't you intervene against my creeper. That is a lot of flesh getting burrowed into. Sentences you only have to say on Duskmourn and maybe Innistrad. We're gonna get the counters first. That puts it out of range of intervention. And play a 2-2 that gives me a 1-1. That way I can trade with one of the 2-2s and still have a body left over, in case I need it for reasons. Play our dual land. Yep, they give each other Death Touch. I will trade a 2-2 for a 2-2. Alright, hit him for 4, draw a card. Hey. Ah, they have a Fear of the Dark. Well, good news, I have a Glimmer. Yeah, we'll just trade off the 2-2s at this point. Alright, let's play a 5-5. And hit him for 3 unblockable, and now I have a 7-7. I want to wait on the Valvagoth's Onslaught, but at the same time, if they don't have Damnation, I don't like their chances here. Yeah, get back a Death Toucher, get another 2-2, play a Death Toucher, it's fine, my guys at least have Menace. I think I just take 5 here. I have 2 Menace Death Touchers in hand. Or in play, rather. That have a combined power of my opponent's life total, so they're kind of obligated to double block with the Death Toucher and one of the creatures and take 7, or take 5 rather, and go to 7. And I get to play a 4/4 Death Toucher. Yep. Seems correct. Alright, next turn we Onslaught. Hope they die. It's a bunch of bugs in my way. Yeah, I'll trade Death Toucher for Death Toucher. Seems fine. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I kill their enchantment and their 2/1. And then they're chump blocking on the 5/5. Yeah. I did forget I was going to have to lose the 1/1, but they've lost the 5/5, so it's kind of whatever now. Alright, I think we've won. That ain't it. Come back wrong would actually wreck me. They kill the 6/5 and then I have to lose the 5/5, and then I'm on the back foot, like, a little bit. We still have the Onslaught to follow up, but then they have the Flyers and I'm at a much lower life total. Alright. Yeah, so far this has been fun. We have our really cool, rare... Almost botched the entire drafting portion, but Onslaught saved us, and then we got Fixing, and dropped the red, and the deck is great. We also could have had a pretty interesting blue-black-red deck, eventually, if I had not opened the Onslaught and just taken the lands to help fix for the deck that I was functionally drafting at that point. Oh, that is that one. Okay, well, it's going to be a dual land next turn regardless. Hi, Norin. I wonder if Norin's going to trade for my 2/2 when he attacks, because he can't block, and I don't think they want to, unless I have nothing else to do. Or they might kill my 2/2 and attack for 2. If they exile him, he's gone forever. So they kind of have to trade here. Okay. Oh, that is fine. Do 2 and 1/1. I could have waited and tried to counter a spell this turn and then played the Dashing Bloodsucker into Tunnel Surveyor, but I think I'm okay just getting bodies down. They did not hit a land. They do have access to the Slayer now. Fortunately, I have a couple of high toughness creatures, so they don't just get to roll me with that card, but... Yeah, that makes sense. Now, do they attack me? Answer was no, but now I don't have attacks. Alright. I do have enough expensive spells, though, that we're just going to run these out. That way, if I draw, like, the Diner or something... Grand entryway to make a 1/1. And I can't counter the other half because it's not a spell. Not good. Not the worst, but still not good. Say, if they have an instant speed burn spell here, might be able to get them. Okay. It's fine. A few different options now. Kill the Slayer and just jam. Trade one of my guys for their 2/2, deal them 4 damage. Yeah, it's probably worth it here. The other option was to get my 5/5 back, but they do have a Glimmer. So I'm not even getting the Menace Death Touch. Ah! That sucks, because it cost exactly the right amount of mana for me to not be able to counter. So I lose 2 life and my 2/5? Oh. Oh, maybe I messed up. I was supposed to counter my own spell? That's still not great. But maybe I was supposed to do that just to keep the board state solid. That's a 4/2 first strike? Yeah. Alright. Alright. See if I get any poke damage in or if they just try and eat it. Then figure out what I'm doing. Alright. They just take the 1. Yeah, we're just gonna run it out. It still attacks into their 3/5 next turn. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's see if I can find something. We'll make them tap out this turn. And don't really want either of those right now. The 1/4 is not enough toughness to hold off their things. And now both of their guys can be first strike on attacks. Yeah, I think they missed that both of their guys could be first strike on attack here. Alright. That's not what I need right now. Like, it might be next turn. If I hit Onslaught, we're suddenly very much back in this. Look, I'm dying really bad here. Yep, okay. And that's not Onslaught. Okay, you got it. Yeah, so if I didn't block, I just died. But alright. 3 and 2. Can we get the 4th win? I was gonna say before the 3rd loss, but It's just, can we get the 4th win? Because otherwise it is the 3rd loss, and we're just done here. Alright, let's hope they don't... They don't have red-white. Or they do have red-white, but it's like the last time I hope they didn't have red-white and everything is great. Alright, let's twist their stick real quick. See how that goes for them. Alright, we did hit an untapped land, so we get to Derelict Attic now. Ooh, a Silent Hall Creeper. That when I have a bunch of fun options. I think we just pass for right now. Yep, 2. Another one. Okay. Well, 4/4 is not much better than a 3/3 here, so... Alright, we'll start attacking them. If they want to trade, I'll just gain my 2 life here, and if not, that's also fine. Clearly not blocking that. That thing will be a problem later on. Alright, so first things first. Attack with this. My damage in. Yeah, I still want the counters first. We got enough stuff to do this turn. Play this land, play the 3/3 Death Toucher. Alright, I am down to put my Death Toucher on their 5/4. Get it off the table. There. And yeah, we'll trade with one of the 2/2s. Okay. So let's get back the 5/4. Assuming they just... Oh. No, they got back the 2/2. Okay. That's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so... hit him for 3, because I can't block. Draw my card. I get any better options. Play land... Yeah, let's get a 6/6 down. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised with them having Delirium they didn't get back the 5/4. Maybe they just decided it was too slow. Yeah, I'm taking 4. Got me. Yeah, that's 2 big bodies. Don't think it's good enough here, but that is 2 big bodies. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 doesn't kill them. Then I'm dead on the crackback, so we are not doing that just yet. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2. So I can attack them for 9 and play out 2 bodies, or I can attack them for 3 and play out 1 body. But then they still have, like, everything has death touch. Alright, so let's attack them for 9 then. Yep. Let's become an 8/8 flyer. 4/5 or a 4/4. 5/5. 5/5. Play a 5/5. Play a 2/1. That way I can block a 4/4 and a 2/2 in theory here. Maybe if I can't block both of them. I kind of have to kill both of these creatures in order for me to... I guess they could also have the +2/+2 and trample trick, because everything has death touch now. Blocks there, blocks there. I'm sorry, they flipped it up into... what's its name? Oh, that thing. I thought it was the say its name demon at first. There's literally nothing I could do there. Like, I could not win the game that turn, and I could not kill the Death Touch Trampler when they flipped it up, so... And I could not kill both sources of Death Touch either. Yeah, okay. We tried. We failed. We'll move on. Alright, so... That's going to do it for me for right now, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.